welcome back to another stream here. Happy Tuesday. We're going to be playing some vintage story today. So I hope you all are excited. We're going to be surviving. It's January in the game now, so we have successfully almost survived one full year. We started the game in May. So, winter, this is the last couple months of winter, so probably one more full day, and that's going to be starting tailing off. And, yeah, I'm excited to get some work done on the forge today. We might run our bloomeries as well. Greg, thanks for keeping that membership alive for 9 months. Appreciate it. Matthew Milburn also keeping that membership alive for 17 months in a row. You guys are awesome. How's it going, Jace? Phoenix? All y'all? So, let's get started here with some vintage story. 1 minute early. Hey, you gotta be on your toes with me. I can start anywhere from 30 minutes to a minute early. Who knows? Who knows? Look at this sunrise. Wow. Hold on. I gotta see it through the double doors. We're gonna have to take note of the direction of the sunrise and look at those god rays. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So between streams, I did a little bit of gathering. Yeah, they really have. With the most recent patch too. That was kind of like one of their things. So we have a little bit of shale down now by the forge. This is what we're gonna be working on today. But first things first. Let's get these bloomeries going. Let's make some of our first iron. So in our ores chest, yesterday we made some bloomery bases and chimneys. So we're gonna plop these guys down. This is just a temporary location. We'll have to come up with an official bloomery location potentially. There we go. So we got 2 blooms. So it's going to need a bunch of charcoal and smeltables. So let's go over here. And you know what? I might need to do an axe, a hammer pour. Right now well, you know what? Let's just use the tin bronze hammer. That's fine. Bountiful chunk of hematite. There we go. Look at all that. 256 times 2 nuggos. So let's go ahead and drop these off into the blooms. See how much we can fit in here. It's like 120 per, which is enough for, what is that, 6 each? If 20 is 1 bar. We can just store the rest of the ores over here for now. And we need to get a bunch of charcoal for this. Boomkin was nice enough to give us some charcoal before he left for work this week. So he ran the charcoal pits in our absence. I don't know how much charcoal we're going to need per bloom, but we're going to start with 20 and see if we need to harvest more. Okay, 6 charcoal. That's fine. So we'll light these. And boom. Just like that, they're producing smoke in the morning sun. Looking good. So that's 12 iron ingots, just like that. And in fact, you can see the ore at the bottom of the bloom. I think up top, you might be able to see the charcoal up top. So it's gonna burn down and then hopefully give us some iron bloom that we'll then have to refine at an anvil. So let's go ahead and get our anvil out towards the forge. So from a forge perspective, I think an anvil there. And then I might make a quenching barrel behind it or something. That'll be cool. And then now this covering that we're going to be producing off the side of the building is going to be about yay wide. We're going to go as wide as the window. That's the plan. That way we get a little bit of more room up top here, so we might even move the anvil a little bit more off to the side. Who knows? Could even have the blooms up here full time also. But let's go ahead and get some shale sand. All right, there's our shale. Sand and gravel wise, we're gonna need some cobblestones here. Okay. Just to frame the upper platform. I have signs on my chest, Greg. They're right there. I've explained my chest system to you, I think. Or I think you were here when I explained it. Okay, we're actually going to need more stone than that. You're probably asleep. Yeah, no problem. Alright, let's grab more stone. I need a little bit more here. For that. I'm just going to try and create what I need to use, because I don't want to just dedicate all my shale at this time. There's a bit of a pain to go get here in the winter cold. So that's the raised dais kind of deal that the forge founder is going to have. No, nothing's jumped the fence yet. There's a stray chicken outside, but I don't think it's one of the chickens that were actually inside the area. So what I want is, I need a shale, dry stone fence. Go in here. And I'm gonna do something like that. Something like that. We'll have to come up with some sort of corner piece here to help kind of support the roof coming off the side. Let's have some bread. If I stand by the blooms, do I warm up? They are fire. No. Losing temperature. Alright, let's put this hammer away. Actually, let's put it over here. And let's see. Let's warm up a little bit before we start getting too cold. It's a little chilly. It is -11. How's it going, Boomkin? Hey, Wolverine. Welcome to the stream. I have some charred bread made as well. Kind of emergencies. And I think I might want to get another gate. Another oak gate would be pretty cool. Also stuck in Boston. Flight was delayed. Oof. How long was it delayed? For? Gate. 3x3 oak. So we just need a hammer and a few planks here. I wonder if I should use the larch. Let's see what a larch gate looks like. It might look nice to have that contrasting with the everything around there. So hold on. Let's see what I can do. Hammer, hammer, hammer. There we go. Always try out different material types. Don't get stuck too much with the same material types. Not a fan that there's a little bit of a gap here. I mean, I can't jump it. 45 minutes, so I missed my connecting flight in Atlanta. Should be home tomorrow afternoon. Flight leaves at 6 a.m. So, like, does your company blame you for missing the flight? Let's set this down a level. I don't think so, because your flight change was free since it was Delta's fault. Alright. Well, that's good at least. You know, I don't want you to get in trouble with the good old employer. So there is a reason, guys, that I am putting a gate to this. So I do want to have kind of bars sitting out here, and I don't want anyone to be able to necessarily steal them. So to move this tree a little bit. Let's see, full block, half block. Full block, half block. Okay. Gonna have to come up with a roof here. Maybe a larch roof would look okay. in this instance. I mean, we have large walls. Actually, I forgot. You know what I made? Chat, you know what we made the other day? We made a bunch of blue clay shingles. So this is actually what I'm gonna make that roof out of. So we need blue clay slabs. Pretty straightforward to make there. And then clay full blocks. So let's grab some. Just get up here and kind of establish what we're doing. Okay, interesting. I could almost put it there, but I'm not gonna. Actually, I will put that there so I can have something to click off from. There we go. So we get the full. Half. Full. Then thinking something like that. Then we go up a full block, or I could just do half on top. Let's actually just continuing it like this. Actually, this isn't right. Why does this not feel right? So we have 2. Full. What? I think it's going to be all half. Unless the full block happens to line up with a full grid point. It needs to go up more. It's too short. I need it to be a shallow slope. Oh boy, Joe. What's happening in spring, man? Let me know. You know what? You might be correct. This might be a little low. Get about. can't tell if it's because of the... Yeah. Alright, let's just tear this down a little bit. Sometimes, you know, you gotta play with the material a little bit until you figure out what you're doing. How's it going, Dave? Can I turn these into halves? No. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna go a much more simple route, and then I might even chisel some of this to make it have some more sense to it. Like, I definitely think I'm keeping the door here. Though, having it so close to that staircase, maybe we can bump it out one. Maybe it's just a tad close. Feels a little claustrophobic over there. Doors look awesome. Yeah, mods for the win. I don't know why in a lot of these kind of like block building creative games, they don't give more door variation. A lot of the time you're just limited by that like 1x2. Give us some more door variation. Doors can make and break builds. Like, I could have the most impressive archway to lead into a building, but if the door is a 1x2, then that's just gonna look dumb. And there's kind of nothing you can do about it. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna do. Top of the block. So yeah, I'm thinking an angle. And honestly, I might not need that extra out. This half overhang is probably enough. Let's try and get the final slope in here. See if it's making any sense. I will say the block rotation in this game is probably not as it's not as quite as intuitive as it is for Minecraft, but you know, still glad they have it. Oh, actually, that could be cool. What if I were to do that? No, I can't do it because it's a half block. I can't have that little. I mean, I could with a chisel block, but I'm not gonna worry about it for now. I wonder if I should bring this out a little bit to match the door on both sides. It'll give us a little bit more platform room too. This is the only part of this is the only level we have to kind of remove the thatch, which is good. I wanted to keep the thatch underneath this awning, almost like it was an add-on for the most part. So. And then here is where I can use. Actually, it might look better if those are stairs from an interior perspective. Let's do it with this real quick, just as a test. This is the true top here. I mean, you know, it's still square. Which is fine. If I had them to be staircases, I feel like it wouldn't do well with the light. Let's seeing your attention to all the perfect detail. Yeah, we try. I don't always get it, but I think people like the level of effort, even if it doesn't look perfect at the end of the stream, and you know maybe we fall short, but the effort's almost the more important thing. More duck house, agreed. Look, I tried to give Dave a copy of this game, okay, and he just didn't seem too interested. We could have had all duck house. Eric Boomkin. Could have had all duck house. And then everyone would have been truly jealous of the builds. Yeah, and when we chisel this, we're gonna chisel kind of this together a little bit. Hey, how's it going? Welcome. Chisel mod was a spark of genius. Honestly, the copy paste chisel mod, or the fact that this game natively has a chisel mod, or chisel itself. Is this right? This doesn't seem right. I feel like the count's off somewhere. Did I do something wrong? Oh, bloody hell. Alright, hold on. There we go. Let's get this outside the build area, so not gonna interfere with anything. Ah, I did, so I started too low here. It all makes sense. It all makes sense. There we go. That's what I want to see. Touch the corner. Make sure hit the center of the block, top or bottom. You know, honestly, it might be cool to have it raised up at the end like that. Or maybe even raised down. Ooh, that could be a cool effect. Actually, hold on. Okay, things are clicking, alright? Things are clicking. What if I do this, and then... Dropping into give light. Hope you have a nice day. Thanks, Nicole. Appreciate it. Hope you have a great day, too. What if we go down at the end? Huh? Oh, see, now it's down and up. No. Not working. Jeff? Is that a Jeff? Screw you, Jeff. Oh! Through the snow! Did not kill the momentum at all. I can chisel some. I don't want to chisel too much with these builds. Ooh, look! We got our 6 iron blooms. They're done. Alright, cool. We'll address that after we get the top part of this roof on here, I would say. It's kind of the most important bit. Something's still missing about this. I think I know what it is, but I'm hesitant about it. It still feels a little cramped in there. Yeah, just a little exterior forge on the side of this building. I'm thinking... Alright, chat, hear me out. I'm thinking... I keep the edges the same, but starting on this line, to the left and the right of the forge, I have a little bit of an arch. That kind of comes straight out. And then hopefully maybe kind of just arches this door a little bit. So we get kind of like a flat arch flat kind of thing. That would make this part feel a little bit more open. And then when we get to the sides, you don't really notice it as much because you can see all this open space to the left and the right. And then I also want to push this up as well. Don't know. I do need to break that real quick. Yeah, I'd almost give it a little bit of an Asian flair, but I don't know if that will make sense in this case. Character's a little chilly. And we can even have maybe the arch slope down with it too. I'll have to see how that goes. Jeff, stop throwing stuff at me, alright, bud? I did nothing wrong to you. Just wait until I get my iron mace, alright? I'm making that today for you, Jeff. Alright, look at this. 7.1 HP iron mace, alright? Compared to 5 HP. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it, Jeff. Making it just for you. Where'd he go? I don't trust him. Is that him? Hey, Jeff. Also, why am I holding spears? I don't use spears at the moment. Ah, you missed. Okay, well, I missed too. All right, I missed twice. All right, I missed more like 3 times. Stop it. Where'd I get these spears from? Did I accidentally grab them from up here? I don't even know. So yeah, just a friendly reminder, if you guys do have Vintage Story and you enjoy it here on the channel, definitely subscribe, definitely leave a like. And if you are a member of our community, the server is open for you. All you gotta do is join our Discord. Server information is there with the rules. You juked me, gasp. Very gasp, yes. Much, Jeff. Alright. Let's put this in here. And then, how do I make steps? You know what? I could use slanted instead of steps. That would look way better. More experimentation. Life is one big experiment, guys, alright? I had a saying in art school when I was taking painting classes. The goal is to never paint it right the first time. Or the second time or the third time. The goal is to just keep painting until it is right. That was my saying all the time. Paint until it looks good. we delete that and then put it here. No, see, not the right solution. I may have to chisel block it. I think you're overthinking this. The forges will look scuffed back in the middle of times compared to the rest of the living space. Oh yeah, I probably am. Wouldn't be an Uthris video without it. I mean, if I wanted to be scuffed, I could kind of just warp the shingles in a way. That would make it look scuffed and haphazard, but I don't want to do that either. Do I go down a full block though? Maybe it's almost a conal kind of thing that comes out. So it gets to there and then more blocks potentially. All right, let's take a small breather from building before my brain explodes, and maybe blacksmith up a mace. You guys wanna make a mace real quick as our new weapon? Let's make our first bit of iron then. We'll make a mace, a hammer, a pickaxe, and a prop pick. So that's 4 iron tools right there. Can't wait for the Taco Bell drive-thru. But we have plans. Once Taco Bell sponsors my channel, guys, not only one, while I eat Taco Bell every day, but number 2, Taco Bell builds get worked into everything. Alright, so to harvest your bloom, you actually have to break the bloomery. actually had to break it. You do get some of the bricks back, but not necessarily all of them. It's the, I don't know what the melting temp is of this thing. Is this Minecraft? This is, yep. I'm from the future. This is what Minecraft looks like. 100%. You are correct. This is Minecraft. We mine and craft here. And then occasionally mine some more. Can't believe we're using our forge, guys. It's happening. Liar. True. Alright, there you go. Get up to working temperature, Bloom. Something that I just realized about these windows, by the way, someone can come in here and just steal stuff from my trunks. This makes me extremely sad. And so, eventually I'll probably chisel a window pane or something here. Instead of using just stair blocks, we'll use solid blocks, chisel out the window. And it'll just be better. Alright. Stick that on here. Alright, so we gotta break away all this stuff and reveal the sweet interior of this wonderful piece of art. And then we must forge it. Into a usable chunk. This anvil being sideways is throwing me a little bit through a loop. And there we go. I have an iron ingot. And the nice thing about this, we can go straight down and make this iron mace head. Okay, so let's fold this metal up. Okay, let's make some room here. boys at the end. Okay, and then we just chop off the tip. Where'd it go? There it is. Just RP this real quick. Let's quench it. All right. And we could just stick this on a stick. 1,300 durability compared to 450 durability. Oh, you ain't getting away with that. We three-shot Jeffs now. There we go. That's what we want to see. All right, now this guy. What we want to do here is we want to make a hammer. I don't know how long this bronze hammer is going to last us, but just in case it doesn't last too long, going ahead and making a hammer now is actually probably going to be beneficial. Because we have a lot of little things to hammer out. Alright. Trim off this, get an ingot. And we'll get a iron hammer head. Alright, cool. So this one, I'm going to bring this down. And we're going to bring pretty much everything down. And then this, we are going to fold over towards the center. And we're going to just walk the bits in. Move this bit down, this bit over, and then we can trim. And there's our iron hammer. Our character is really, really hungry. Who knew blacksmithing just took it out of you? We're gonna go crack open, I think, one of our stored foods here. Oh, we already have one. Great. When you try and fast forward hammering but realize you're watching a stream but not a VOD, hey, the hammering makes this game everything that it is. Alright? The chiseling and hammering cannot be skipped. It is the greatest part of Vintage Story. Cool, iron hammer. You see, durability 1800 compared to 750 on the bronze. So, already essentially have a double durability hammer there. Let's store the rest of the blooms. We're okay. We don't need those right now. Yeah, and like the hammering and like, you know, there's just little shortcuts you could take. You know? It's got good good kind of, you know, simple but yet can be skilled gameplay. Which is just lovely. It's such a great part of Adventure Story. You're not worthy of watching it. We all aren't worthy, but you know what? Sometimes sacrifices have to be made to indoctrinate the young. Why'd I delete that one? I didn't need to delete that one. Am I just silly? There we go. All right. The arch starts here. Loop. Go up. Loop. Yeah, I truly think this will just make the forge feel a little bit more open. Maybe if you made a roof of wood, the forge will stick out more. Talking about the actual forge itself, I don't mind if the forge kind of blends in, you know. It's supposed to be the sooty kind of conglomerate thing, so I'm not really worried about the color or the depth of it, in a way. You know the tail blue guy in Shroom Cam? I don't even know what are you speaking English at me right now? It doesn't really feel like it. Another friend streamer that plays Adventure Story. Ah, okay. I actually haven't watched many other people play Adventure Story. I did watch what is it, Ash? I watch Ash's stuff every now and then just to kind of see what they're kind of building. What about chiseling what you want it to be? Wise. Yeah, I think I'm too stuck on these roof shingles here. Let's get a bunch of blocks. I might have to actually make a new chisel real quick. Just so that we can kind of come at it from a chiseling perspective. I think our chisel's pretty low on durability right now. We'll get what we can out of it. How about that? We'll get what we can out of it. Let's make more blocks. Then we're gonna need some light, so let's just throw some light down real quick. Yeah, probably would save me a lot of time. It's almost like one of my favorite things about chiseling is kind of the time save that I can kind of provide. Alright, so I can't put anything here per se, but I'm gonna chisel it. And then we're gonna pick it back up. And then I'm gonna break this chunk here. Where's my thing? There it is. Oh, you know what? That's a slab, so it has no more to work off of. Shoot. Kind of screwed that up. Hold on. What if I were... I have to make a custom one here. Darn it. Hey, just because I might spend a whole week chiseling doesn't make me any worse off. Alright, let's combine these two. Let's make that the main. There we go. Just kind of pop that off. Here. We can get cobblestone bit kind of back. Something like that. That'll fit. There we go. Nice flush chimney. This bit's gonna have to go away. And I chiseled this chimney too soon. And this bit's gonna have to go away. Also this bit. Make that really, really nice and flush in there. Let's try that, and then maybe that. Let's pick this up so I can throw it onto some stone. Oh no, dropped it. Look, if you guys think this is a lot of chiseling, by the way, just wait until we get to the real build. Okay? This is like basic chiseling. This is nothing. We're gonna spend so much time chiseling. You guys are gonna probably lose your mind. And I probably will too. You know, let's be honest. I will probably lose my mind. But that's okay. Because we'll do it together. And we'll be better off for it. Balls. See, already it feels a lot more open. Yeah, you know what? That's the best any YouTuber can really even offer you, you know? Let's go insane together. Yeah, you know, they're just really happy, so they're just like jumping. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think for this one we don't need to chisel it. You can just start it. Thought this was Castle Miner Z for a second. I don't even know what that is. I'm assuming a zombie game? some kind. We should take away temporal stability if we're doing long, tedious text to stimulate a mental breakdown. Depending on where I'm standing, it does do that. I feel like you hate chiseling. Very old game, pretty much like this, but barely works. Oh, okay. No, this one works very, very well. So definitely not that game then. Store our shale here. Looks better too. Yeah, Vintage Story is a beautiful game, in my opinion. Good shaders installed with it, you know, by default. The seasons changing over time is just really, really cool. It has a lot going for it, for sure. And the fact that you can mix up to 4 blocks together, ooh, the possibilities. The possibilities. Look at this roof line. Getting all flush with a chimney. Because we're able to mix assets. Accidentally click there, but that's okay. We can fix it. We can make it better. Oop, 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 oop. Should I make these bits a little bit higher now? Maybe. Hold on one second. Okay. Yeah, let's maybe increase this a little bit. There we go. There, now when you enter the forge, look at that. Feels a lot more open, roofline wise. We still need to do all the supports. I'm going to be running, I think, logs down down the side, and then supports here, kind of holding it up, and then also a support here probably. May frame the door a little bit more. But in general, pretty happy with that. It's not like the best thing I've ever made, but it'll get us by. Oh yeah, we're full on winter. It's January 5th in game. Yep. let's also think about running the path around. What's the temp? Negative 13C. What do you do in this game? So it's really just a straight up survival game. Craft, build, try and survive. You know, there's no like in-game boss, as far as I'm aware. You can uncover ruins, learn more about the lore. There's a bunch of lore entries that you can find in those ruins. You know, build PvP. Yeah, we're playing multiplayer right now. The end goal is to paint until it's good. True. That is a very noble end goal. Wait, do I have a shovel on me? Why am I not using a shovel? And by multiplayer, it's not like MMO multiplayer. It's more like host a private server kind of thing. So our paid members can join the server. It is a perk of being a paid member. Also, I have a few of my real life friends playing with us. Character's super cold. Super cold. Let's resolve this here. Is there a little bit of a fire? It's like Minecraft server. Game reminds me of it. So yeah, it's essentially like a Minecraft server. In a way. But yeah, our base is like up here. It's winter, so all this snow is kind of down here now. If I go this way, there's not as much snow because I haven't been here in a little while, since maybe fall. So that's why the color's a little bit different. And then down here, this is... There's an admin around occasionally to just make sure the server's running well. This is... There's a town down here being made by a group of friends. So, as you can see, they get some stuff done. They get some stuff done. Down there. Then I think there's another person building out here. This is Baldrez's place. Then Aqua's somewhere over this way, I think. Alright, let's store these shingles back on the ground. But yeah, from like a gameplay progression standpoint, this game's very Stone Age to Pottery Age to Copper to Bronze to Iron Age. We just essentially got to the Iron Age. We kind of skipped over Bronze altogether. We got enough Bronze to kind of get us through there, but we just started smelting our first kind of iron, which is cool. See if we can melt the snow with that torch a little bit from that staircase. Alright, wood-wise, I think we were going to go with larch, right? Is that still the plan, chat? Is that what we're going to do? I think the roof's done. It is... yeah, it's done. The only thing that might not be done with it is when we try and start building the supports up into here. These half slabs might create a little bit of an issue with the chiseling and the laying out of that stuff, so we might have to kind of go back to whole blocks. I think it's coming back to me now that whole blocks are just generally better if you're going to do any sort of chisel work. Than trying to faff about with the other things. So lesson learned a bit. Let's get a path down this way. Need some more gravel. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3. I think I need a dirt block there. There we go. Good old path blocks. The 30% move speed is worth it. If you're just like running around the area and you're not on the path, you're missing out on that movement speed. Okay, I did not make nearly enough. Holy cow. That goes through some material, don't it? What is this? 8. Okay. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, so we have an iron mace. We have an iron hammer. Let's do some more smithing, I'd say. We can do more smithing. These blue shingles kind of make me think shale. So for now, put them in there. Okay, let's go hang up our chisel and hammer. Warm up by the fire. Maybe we can make some more bone broth. Yeah, we'll make some more bone broth for our meals here. And this will also warm us up. Alright, let's look at all the things we can make with iron. So we have our weapon. So let's get a prospecting pick out of iron. Pickaxe out of iron. And a saw. So that's 3. Should I make an iron shield? That'd be 2 more pieces of iron. That'd bring us up to 5. We'll need to make ourselves a repair kit at some point, or a reinforcing kit. Iron axe head and iron. So there's 2 different types of iron axe heads, I guess. One's like a weapon axe, and one's more of a chopping axe. 8.4 times versus 6 times. So like this still can hit trees, but it's less effective than this boy. Let's see. Got 5 liters of bone broth in here. Let's go ahead and throw that into our little root cellar for storage. Okay, let's grab our iron and coal over here. So our iron hammer. And let's do some blacksmithing. Winter's a great time in this game to get some blacksmithing done, because it does take time to do. Oh wait, I forgot to grab the iron. How am I bad at this game? There it is. So let's go for the iron shield first. That'll help our offensive and defensive capabilities. Mostly defensive. Not like we can shield bath anything. Okay. It's negative 17 degrees Celsius. Oh boy. Look at that nice tight seal around the chimney. What we want to see. I wish we could chisel the thatch, because I would have liked to have like a thatch half bit sticking out here. I think that would have made the roofline look a little bit better, but I think this still looks good. It still kind of feels more like an attached roof off to the side. It'll look even better once we get some supports kind of coming down every so often. Get the door kind of framed in a little bit more. think these are just little long-term things. Would be kind of what would be unrealistic? To have the thatch here? Oh. Well, I don't care. I care about the build a little bit more than pure realism, I think. And you can sculpt thatch in a way. There's shears. People can cut it and trim it on the roof. So I would just say that the chisel would be an easy way for that to happen in this game. Add it to the scissors. Yeah, I'd be fine with that too. I don't think I necessarily care where they add it in the most part. I just kind of want the option. I think every block in this game should be chiselable. Chiselable. Alright, so let's make this iron hoop. I have no clue what this is gonna take, but ooh, interesting. Alright, this is gonna be a time-consuming boy. Let's start just by folding it over to the right. And then I'm gonna have to split this in half. So I'm gonna start folding it this way. Hold on, I need to give a pathway for this. Do. Alright, so we just need to get 3 over, which I can just kind of walk it across, I think. Make a bridge. Starting to cool down, so gotta hurry it up. Pop that up. Pop that over. it straight down. All right, and then give it a bit of a whack. All right, iron hoop. Dunzos. I need to get this a little bit hotter. Sadly, that one took a while. Should we just do a wooden iron shield? Okay. And this is going to be the boss of the shield, the level 50 Mafia boss shield. Oops. Bring that back a little bit. Purple shield looks fire. Not really my color palette, but, you know. Someone wants a purple shield and they want to trade me in blacksmithing. Trade me some good material. I could potentially blacksmith it for them, right? Oop. Okay. And then Iron Boss. We'll use these bits here. I don't even know how to read this. How does this work? It almost feels like there's a hole cut out in the middle, which has me a little concerned. So I guess let's trim away the excess around the sides first. Maybe sit. Like this is some finishing work, and there we go. Okay, yeah, it looked like we needed to do something a bit different here. So okay, so shield. The ornate reinforced wooden shield. Looks badass. I think we're just gonna go with a standard wooden shield. I think. So, oak would be okay. Birch might be actually pretty nice looking. Do I have any birch? You could, there is probably a gold one that you can make. I'm just making iron because we have a lot of it, and I don't know if I have any birch. Oak, larch, pine, maple. I haven't cut down any birch trees yet, but that doesn't mean I can't go get one. I think there's birch nearby. Let's just store this for the time being. we go out and grab a birch tree. Get some food first. Out of food there. 85. These are good for like 20 and 30 days. I'm out of wine, I believe. So I guess we'll pop that open. So, birch. I think I saw some birch to the south. I think we have some down here. And luckily it's morning, so we can actually see where we're going. That's good. What's this? Some flax that isn't fully grown. It's only negative 10 degrees outside, guys. Sure, we'll be fine. Yeah, see, these are birch leaves. But these are more like little bushes. Almost died. Rookie numbers, indeed. Could have sworn down here there was some more birch. This is maple. Maple. So we got a bunch of birch leaves. Any of these have logs attached to them? Probably not. If I had to guess. Oh, some peat. Yeah, birch is white bark trees. That is correct. I have a feeling I literally saw some around. I didn't really think anything of it. There's one. May have been used already. I don't know if I planted birch. I know I planted larch, maple, oak, and pine. But I don't have any birch or like walnut yet. I don't think. But I don't need much, just enough for the shield. If I can get the shield, I'll be pretty happy about that. Because the block chance for flat, like 4.5 damage reduction is pretty huge. Yeah, perfect weather for a nice swim. Perfect weather. We're good. You know what's up. You know, we're just rinsing off all that soot and stuff from blacksmithing. Eventually we're going to have to start getting some ferns and things collected. so that we can make it into compost. Cave. I mean, isn't our climate in this map right now basically Russia? Or like Greenland, Iceland, Northern UK. Who knows? It's just cold. It's real cold. You're waiting to join Hate the Cold? Well, you only have, tomorrow it'll be February, and then the next day it'll be March. Yeah, joining the server right now would be a little rough, for sure, for people that are just, like, starting out. You would kind of freeze to death before getting much done. Birch. Okay. Alright. I think I get it. So this, oop. 3. There she is, the Birch Shield. 360 durability. I don't know if that's a lot of durability for the shield or not. Hold on. No, even the ornate stuff is hovering around 300. You know, when you get into meteoric iron, that's kind of when it gets into 400s. Steel 470, so I think that's still probably a fine ratio. Birch Shield. Check it out. What do you guys think? Pretty good? It's a nice looking shield. I mean, I have a plain one, but honestly, sometimes plain makes sense. And our mace is a little spiky now, which is cool. Jeff, this is cheating. I mean, even the basic shield against the surface dwelling Jeffs was really, really good. You know, blocking all those rock throws is pretty nice. Like, just the crude shield, because the damage absorption of 3 HP when actively used. So, I mean, honestly, this shield, I mean, it's 4 HP. Someone found zinc in here, trading for bismuth. What is zinc? Brass? I'm assuming you want it for brass. Or maybe some brass hooks for like meat racks. Oh, you're making bismuth bronze? Hmm. Okay, let's get back to smithing, I guess. Alright, so pickaxe, prospecting pick next. And then a saw. And we'll go from there. Eventually, when we get the proper blacksmith going, we'll, what's it called? Water doesn't put out this forge, does it? Is it raining? Oh no, it's snowing a little bit. Freaking better not put out this forge. Anyways, yeah, once we, you know, again, this is like the homestead kind of thing, the start. But like everything proper is gonna be built over here, along the cliffs. And something to note for later is I guess I need to put a little cap over my chimneys in the future too. Especially over here. So like, we have very common rain where we are now. But like where we're going... I need a temp solution here. Is this a single player or on a server? We are playing on a server right now. Temp solution. So we can get this fired. Yeah, I'm running a 40 slot server for people who are members of my paid members on my channel, and then for some select friends that have the game as well. Cough, cough. The man who cleans the chimney last. Yeah. Look, now we know we just need a little cap on there. Like we can find like slate or andesite or something. So like make either a tin looking cap or like an iron looking cap on that. Build a skyscraper hotel with a penthouse one day. One day we'll be that cool. Alright. Mm-hmm. Knew that I had to plan with that level of weather. Yeah. In fact, honestly, the main challenge of this game is planning for kind of whether or not it's the weather or, you know, food. It's kind of all about planning out what you're going to be doing in that season, finding the material so that you can succeed at that goal. It doesn't really matter to me, but there's 3 people online right now. The most we've had is 12. Okay. Yeah, pickaxe. Gotta get a pickaxe. Do. Okay, pickaxe done. Next bloom. So this is also kind of why we made an iron hammer first, chat, is because you can see how much durability it costs to do iron blooms like this. To be honest, on the standard settings in wilderness survival, weather and food aren't that much of a problem. I would say after you have some experience under your belt, that would be true. And honestly, some of the mods on this server are so a little imbalanced. So like pine bread, for example, is a little broken. Alright, and prospecting pick. Let's see, that's an iron hoe. There's the prospecting pick. Musket barrel. Guys, we might be able to make muskets. I mean, our character sucks with a musket because it's a ranged weapon, and our class isn't good with it. But that is an option. Maybe we can sell a musket? Alright, there is prospecting pick. There is pickaxe. This is dark magic we talk about. That's a mod. We installed the smoke and powder mod on the server. Oh yeah, you definitely buy a musket. I mean, it looks pretty good. You know, musket. You would only be able to make an iron either breech loader, which would be a whole process. Actually, it's not too bad to make the stock. Musket barrel. Ooh, the breech loader requires meteoric iron, I think, though. Oh no, we can do normal. Yeah, 7.5 piercing. And then also, if you get the lead shot, for musket cartridge, that's another +2 damage per shot. So, to use it, you're going to have to find blasting powder. You're going to need to find saltpeter. You're going to need to find some powdered sulfur. And a bunch of lead. Ooh, lead soldier. Lead solder. Solder. Okay. Yeah, it's expensive to make. It's a musket. I mean, there's that many range weapons in this game, and the highest base range weapon in the game is 4 damage. So a musket, the breech loader being like 7.5 plus an additional 2 just for lead. I mean, you're talking 9-10 damage on range, which is pretty impressive, especially if you're a hunter. For sure. Okay, so iron pick, iron prospecting pick, done. So we need an iron saw. And probably an iron chisel next. And then I might try and make some of these reinforcing kits as well. At some point. Coke. You need coke? Oh no. Coke is produced by burning coal and oxygen. I don't know if I want to do a coke oven right now. Okay, we're a little ways away from the plus 80% for your class. Dang! That'd be good. That'd be real, real good. Yeah, it's a little early for us to think about doing some coke. You know, and also to be worrying about the fuel for the furnace. Still a little early for us, so we'll calm down there. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. Because if I progress too quickly through the tech tree, you know. How's our cows doing and stuff? How you guys doing? Got a cow. Got a cow, and our bull's still here. And okay, good. We do have the rooster. At some point, we're gonna have to start feeding these guys, but this project's a little bit more on Boomkin than me right now. How much does a lump of fat? Sell for, you think? Because I need a lot of fat for making some stuff. Let's see what they say about that. see what they say about that. Let's see what we can get. 2 stacks of animal fat. 4. Some of these people here. We wanted to do another saw, right? Saw and a chisel. Let's get our iron saw and iron chisel going. So, chat, how's your guys' week? Okay. Do you accept human fat? No, Jeff, not today. Kids germs, man. For reals. Alright, let's get this smelted real quick. Okay. Up. Look at all this extra iron bit I'm losing. There's a mod that, like, every time you trim off a thing, you get, like, little shavings. But it ends up making people have a lot of metal. I can make an iron rolling pin? Tempting. Very tempting, game. You know my weakness. Alright, and we're gonna get 10 bear pelts out of that, too. I'll make that trade. Doop, doop, doop. What do you guys think, chat? Is that a good deal? I feel like that's a really good deal. Especially since we don't have a hunter at the moment. 2 stacks of animal fat. If I were to go try and get that myself, that'd be like 64 animal kills, which my guy just wouldn't be able to really handle. Alright, now saw blade. All right. What do I need fat for? I need more fat to make more pelts. I need more fat to potentially think about making a windmill. What's the deal? What's the deal? 2 stacks of animal fat, 10 bear pelts, which is 20 huge leather, essentially. Or so. It might just be 10 huge leather, but huge leather is really nice. For four iron bars. We have a kind of an influx of iron right now, and might as well get something out of it that we don't really get much of. So like animal fat, yeah, we need that for like our windmill rotors and all these gear pieces. Each one's gonna take like a piece of fat or oil or something. So that's important. We need it for reinforcing kits, because I want to try making a few reinforcing kits. The water wheel base, if we wanted to go to kind of water wheel, which we might end up doing with iron, to be honest. We need brass though, which is kind of interesting. In fact, what's the water wheel? Gear, take 8 iron plates, so that's 16 iron bars. All these gear sections for it. Well, yeah, that is just went into detail of what I'd be using it for. I think there's a good amount of use for that stuff. Okay. Let's go ahead and hammer out these 4 bars. I would say. blacksmithing. You guys are lucky you guys aren't witnessing me make iron plate mail again. How many streams did that take, chat? Did that take 3 streams to make iron plate mail last season? That was, oh boy, that was a job. It was a lot. Skip to nuclear? Yeah, if we can find some uranium ore, we probably could. At this point. Just dump some stuff we don't need. Don't need those. Don't really need just spare cob and dirt. We're fine there. So once we get these 4 iron bars, we'll talk about finishing up the support columns for this little roof. Iron anvil, is that a thing? That is a thing. You don't need an iron anvil though to work iron. You need it to work steel. Didn't watch all last season. Hey, that's fine. I just know we spent a lot of time last season doing stuff. And hopefully we get to spend a lot of time together again. Alright, bar number 1. You watched it all twice? Whoa, dedication. I don't know how you're still sane after listening to my voice for that long. A lot of fast forwarding, I hope. Nobody said I'm saying true. You're watching them during the days while you're at work? Well, I hope you guys enjoy the old season. I was pretty happy with the way that our homestead there turned out. You know, very Nordic. The dragon kiln was really cool. You know, the blacksmith was okay. Honestly, I'm a little bit disappointed in the blacksmith in that season. It felt very out of place to me. I felt like I got a little too stereotypically European in a bad way, because blacksmiths shouldn't kind of look the way that one did anyways. Like I generally just I kind of just made a shop and threw a forge in it, you know, which is just not how it should be. So once this one's done, I might actually almost prefer this one over my last blacksmith. Though this one's pretty basic. When we get into building the city on this season, we'll do some more kind of advanced stuff. I might actually start looking at actual references when we get to that part of this season. Okay, 3 bars done. We're gonna have to get more fire brick so we can smelt more of our iron that we have. Boom. All right, let's store this and be good there. All right. So, what we need to do over here, number one, I don't know what's up with the shadow there. Little off-putting, but maybe I plan on running the supports one in, like the main support, and then the verticals on the one out. That way we can kind of have the support so we can have an overhang but still have vertical supports going up without taking away the floor space. It's kind of my concern with the floor space was how to do the supports through there. So what we'll do mighty oak supports, I would say. We're actually going to use some wood in a building. Isn't that crazy? So, 2 gap, very clean. Boom, it goes all the way up, which is nice. That's what we want to see. This is going to be chiseled to be a little bit... I kind of want to get... We'll see what we can do with these supports. Yeah, we'll have to kind of see. Honestly, I might double this one up and make it like 2 thin supports. I kind of want to do like a gnarly branch kind of thing. Some big gnarly branches. I might even run like a diagonal. Get the fence in as well. So like a good angle here. Just to help support that. But for now, we'll just rough it in. What kind of work do you do? I work for federal government contracting, essentially. I support financial systems in IT. What mods are used? We are using a decent amount of mods. We're using the Stone Quarry mod. We're using Smoke and Powder. We're using Wildcraft trees from Golden Combs. We're using the crop mod, the fields of something. We're using ancient tools, better ruins, or more ruins, one of those two. What else are we using, chat? I would say that's pretty close to about what we're using on the server right now. So I would say it's a pretty light toolkit, but solid mod choices. I need to get more oak here. Most evil people, basically? Not really. I mean, federal contractors aren't really the evil, I would say. I mean, I support NASA initiatives and shuttle launches. It's like part of the contracts we have. DoD contracts, kind of stuff. So nothing too crazy. How do I want to do this? We need to get more oak. Get more oak. We also have one of the other bigger mods that we have too is the culinary mods for more you know, food options, things like that. Trying to think of other mods. We have a minor weapon, and I wouldn't say minor, it's a pretty good one. I think it's Antitech, something like that. But it adds a little bit more realistic weapon choices, and some more realistic armors too. Or more historical armor choices. We can make a katana, boys. A katana. A katana. Alright, this oak tree has served us well. We got 3 oak seeds out of it, so I'm fine for cutting her down. There's so many leaves on it, we might get lucky and get one more seed. Nope, but that's okay. That's okay. Something that I need to do before, though, there is a horse mod. I don't think it's been updated to 1.17. I'm kind of looking off to the side here. Hold on. Horse. Files. Yeah, it's still on 1.16. Another one that I wanted to install was Hammer's Ringing Fall. Which basically means that these wooden chests, once you unlock the saw, these wooden chests are trivial to make. And it kind of makes your storage super trivial to do. So like they add like rivets, metal bands, nails, hinges, pins, so things to do more mundane blacksmithing for. I was hoping that one would have come out. By the time I wanted to start the server, but I just didn't feel like waiting anymore. If that makes sense. But I really would have liked, to have people go through more metals early on to get these type of storage chests and stuff. Yeah, I know that one. I was also worried about compatibility stuff too, so. What was I doing? Ads. I need more oak bark. Yeah, I know that one. There we go. 20. Turn 50 liters of strong tannin. Always forget the exact amount that we need down here. There we go. 20. So now that we have lime water again, we're gonna have weak tannin and strong tannin again. That'll be good. Put the oak bark in here. I'm just talking for annoying. Just tell me on honest. I mean, I don't really find it annoying per se. Can't wait till I can get rid of that thing. Alright, let's get this corner here kind of fixed. We'll also do here as well. We'll have to chisel, it looks like, at that point. And these are not the full width that we're doing, all right? It's going to be a little bit more elegant than this. Okay, so we're going to have to chisel here. Not here. We'll have to chisel here, though. Okay. So now we have to decide on thicknesses of things that we want to do. And what type of joinery to potentially show on this. And how much I really want to start spanning gaps with joins. If I start doing that, that's going to get a little crazy real fast. So I would say our supports are just going to be a good quarter of a log in size. You know, I would say that's an 8x8, something like that. Go grab our chisel and just do some tests here. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the copper one and then move on to the iron one. Let's actually make sure this is bumping against that other log. So a 3x2 beam. It's probably what I'm looking at there. And then joinery wise, get some light so I can see. So number one, I want to cut it back by half. Yep, chisel streams, here we come. A good quarter log post here would be good. And then we're gonna hint at joins coming across here. Two, 1, 2. Okay, yeah. I would say something like that. Though honestly, this would have to be low, because if I need this here, it would almost need to be lower, right? Oh, General, have you not seen Season 1, man? Yeah, I'm not. Well, if you want to see some chiseling, check it out, I guess. You have a second. Yeah, peg there is pretty good. The only problem with chiseling is number one, it takes it can take a little while to do, but also the what am I gonna say here? The it's harder to fit details along walls when you start chiseling, essentially. Doesn't everyone kind of sleep, walk, and fight just forever, Aqua? I've seen you down there, though. I think you mostly been fighting bears. You've just been fighting a lot of bears. This needs to be heavier. Almost like that. And then also like that. Just like actually notch these together a bit. Shoot, I'm dying. What colors? What do you mean, what colors? Oh, dying. Okay. Okay. Two, then two. One flat. I kind of like that one side has kind of the bark on it still. Makes it look a little bit more rough hewn from the outside. Doesn't it? From the inside, we have the bark on this side. So that's interesting. I think. I don't know how successful it is yet. But it's definitely interesting. In fact, what happens if I take this? Nah, I wouldn't take it more than that. I say that's pretty good. I could carve this out, but until I know what I'm doing with like the guardrails, I think I'm fine with just that. So this one's going here. Kind of same treatment. Our character's getting a little cold. But yeah, general, you know, if you get the game, let me know. I'll let you know where our base is, and, you know, you can chop down a bunch of trees for me, that'd be great. Let's get some flour here. Let's make some bread. Preheat oven. Door seems kind of overkill when the walls not closed. I'm gonna have a fence going around the perimeter of it to keep people kind of out of the area, so you will have to use the door. But I agree, it does seem a little overkill. We'll have to kind of see if it sticks or not. Because if it doesn't stick, then we just won't store materials outside. Kind of deal. I'm just worried about people stealing my stuff, which is technically allowed on the server. You just can't grief blocks. You can't destroy blocks to get at it. kind of deal. Making some pine bread. So how much more durability? So this has 300. This one has 1,000. So more than 3 times more durability than our copper pick. Great. How about this? 650 versus 150. What? 5 times? 4 or 5 times more there. Make myself some iron armor. Joke's on you, my door is locked and the iron is inaccessible to you. If you're not in my guild, you can't open my door. Can I only make the reinforced chisel, or can I make a reinforced hammer? No, just the chisel, huh? Hires forger trait. I'm a stonemason. Might let those get to charred. Yeah, I'm gonna let those get to charred so they last longer. I mean, our area's grown decently well over the past few days. Doing well for sure. Okay, so this one just gonna go there. This one will end up being there. There. Okay. Gonna need 2 full-sized. I'm gonna need, is it just 2? Yeah, it's just this one, and then this one might not need it. Am I right on that? Looks like I'm right. Alright, let's get the direction of the grain correct. Step number 1. It's called consistency. so this one. Alright, 1.5. Alright, let's trim that. And half, okay. That's the size there, and I am gonna stick it out because that's gonna look the coolest, I think. Okay. So one up. Okay. 2. Something like that. I hope your chiseling is going to be better than this production release you just did. Oof. Well, rough day, huh? If I'm lucky, it'll be half as good as your production relief. Okay. If I'm lucky. So we'll do that. And then over here, we do boom, boom. Boom. All right, we have 2 oak logs. Let's see what it looks like when we connect these. So real quick, I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna make 2 shingles. Production release. It's an IT release update patch. Whatever you're releasing in that patching cycle. Also, why is there snow on the ground in here? There's a roof. Cut it out. Cut it out. Game. Okay. I gotta make sure the grain is correct on these chisel bits here. So when I combine them, we'll be good. Alright. 1.5. So we actually need another half piece chiseled here to make that kind of join together kind of at the same rate. So that's good to know. I also don't know how much I like this join. Mm-hmm. It's gonna go down to here. Maybe it'll look good once we have beams up that way too. A little bit more consistency. Our guy is actually freezing to death right now. It's a wee bit chilly out there. Negative 16 degrees and all. Yeah, our fruit nutrition is poor. Vegetable grain protein. We need to try and start getting some dairy. Can I milk? All right, this is what I'm gonna try it. We have the Gen 1 cow. Can I milk it? Oh, sheep, why? I didn't do anything to you, man. Use an empty bucket for milking. Does this have... Okay, hold on. Anything? Just because they're not pregnant? Okay. Probably because they need to be pregnant. Or post-pregnancy. We'll deal. We'll deal. Let's make a healing herb real quick. Actually, I don't have much reed, I don't think, right now. So I might not be able to. Ooh. No, we don't have hardly any. We got plenty of horsetail, but 2 HP is not really gonna kill me. Can't wait till we have wool, man. Wool twine. Requires clothier trait. Who does clothier stuff? Is that me or the gatherer? I think that's the gatherer. So that's probably Boomkin. Okay, so this is a start. Then we're gonna run beams this way and across, up and over. Get these supports tied in somehow, in some way or another, and then we'll have kind of a. I like how thick these beams are, though. Chat, what do you guys think? I think we're kind of getting there. Interesting joinery work going on. can start doing that as well. Kind of holding up the roof in a way. Yeah, I'm happy with the dark stone to kind of go beside the granite. Also, at the end, the forge will look like a cathedral and home like homeless tent. That's how it goes with me. Okay, well, tell you what. Tell you what, guys. I've been streaming for like 3 hours. I need to unwind, I think, a little bit from work. You might think playing a video game is unwinding, but I might go listen to a little bit of a book on tape. Try and get ready for the next business day. You know, can't go quite as hard as I can on the weekends when it comes to this stuff, so apologies for that. We'll try and make up some more time on tomorrow. We'll try and finish up chiseling all this stuff out. We need to get more oak logs and stuff, and then this forge will be kind of done. At this phase, we might add a water barrel, something like that. I want to see, can I get a tool rack hanging here real quick? I want to see if I can hang stuff off this. No. No. I can put stuff there, but that's not super helpful. Yeah, right there. That'll do it. Perfect. Perfect. Alright, guys. Tell you what. Thanks for awesome support and views. All that stuff. It makes this server even possible to provide for my friends and you guys. So, thanks so much. If you guys enjoy the stuff, feel free to subscribe to get notified when we go live tomorrow or throughout the week. And next time, we're going to be playing Vintage Story for a long while still. Tomorrow will be probably the beginning of February on the save, which means hopefully we're kind of coming to the tail end of winter, which means we can start kind of leaving the base a little bit more on longer adventures and exploring. And then we get to spring and we start a farm. So with that, let me just sit on the bed here. You guys have a good one. And we'll talk to you soon.